Hello, my name is Cody Smith. I'm a 37-year-old disabled veteran who lives just outside of Bristol, Virginia, with my wife and 2 kids. I'd like to take a few moments to talk about how I think that Adam Murphy can handle issues in our district better than Morgan Griffith. And I think that with support of organizations like Our Revolution, Adam's victory can be made much more tangible. The first issue I'd like to discuss is healthcare. My wife, until recently, had a relatively well-paying job. Though that job did pay well, the cost of purchasing insurance through her employer cost more than paying for those same medical purchases out of pocket. I personally have healthcare as a disabled veteran, but this is only because of disabilities that I acquired from my time in the Navy while serving in Afghanistan. And even though my healthcare is free, I often have to drive over an hour to see a specialist. I believe that Adam's policies regarding Medicare for all are long overdue in this country. I believe it would help to ensure the health of ourselves and our children and would remove burdensome costs on small businesses. Virginians, as well as all Americans, deserve to rest secure in the thought that getting fired or laid off by their corporation will not cause them to lose their doctors and medicine. I worked as a hospital corpsman in the U.S. Navy, a registered medical assistant in the civilian world, and have a degree in healthcare administration. So I've seen the modern healthcare system through basically every lens that you can see it. In a Medicare for all system, where simply all medical and dental issues are taken care of, would help solve a lot of issues in America. The next area where I believe that Adam could be a benefit to the 9th District is in energy. Morgan Griffith has been shown to be in the pocket of 2 major electricity providers here in the Commonwealth. These 2 providers have increased prices at unprecedented rates, which causes stress on working class families. But you know who's not stressing about their electricity costs? Data centers. Virginia is the country's capital when it comes to data centers, and it's because of our bought and paid for representative that we cannot trust that our interests will be protected. Whether it's through these data centers working out backroom deals to ensure low electricity rates for themselves, or the federal government canceling financial credit to invest in solar panels and electric cars. Adam is taking no corporate PAC money, and supporting diversity of our energy resources is important, not only because it's good for the environment, but because it reduces our reliance on crude oil, which fluctuates with the international international market conditions. Thirdly, I would like to talk about work. Thanks to the GI Bill, I was able to attend college and have attained up to my master's degree. But I've been looking for work in my field for over 3 years, and I'm now even applying for jobs at gas stations and fast food locations, which isn't bad in of itself, but I would like to get work in the area that I was trained, and even $15 an hour is not enough to cover the cost of healthcare, childcare, student loan debt, housing, and the ever-increasing cost of gas. I personally believe that Republicans have led on being the party of fiscal responsibility long enough, because their responsibility has led to corporate monopolies, starvation wages, and reduced opportunities for workers and unions. The 9th District needs representation that doesn't come from money and understands the problems of a rural district. I personally believe that Adam Murphy is the candidate that can fix our district, and with your support, I think that can be made a reality. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my story, and check out murphy4va.com to learn more about Adam Murphy's platform.